SpongeBob, get out here!
Hey, what is going on with you guys? You know who it is your favorite Roblox. I am kidding, I am not a block, but it is of course SubZeroExtabyte coming in clutch with another video for you guys today, and today we are of course doing something new, and with something new I actually mean the same old. But at least something is new, and that is that something happened while I was gone for the day. But let's focus on this first, and never mind, we already screwed up on one of our first jumps. This is going to prove that today will not be a great day for me trying to do some hardcore obby right here. But as you may have seen, I was contacted by SpongeBob on the streets. Now I am not sure about the things that he wanted, but I could tell that he wanted something from me, so that is why he sent me down here to the underwater world, which is called Bikini Bottom, and I will get to the bottom of this. Yes, that was a Bikini Bottom pun. What are you going to do about? I make puns, that is right, go sue me. No wait, please do not do that. I am afraid, just like I am afraid of dying, but then again that has never stopped me from doing incredibly stupid things whatsoever, so again, sue me. They hate us because they ate us. At least that is something that the kids used to say way back when I was still a little kid, but then again I am not all that familiar with what the youth calls street slang, because they think that I am too old for that. Well, you might be right in that, but then again, is there anyone here who actually cares about that? No, that is right, and neither should any of you, so let's hop on and let's find out what it is that the Spongebob Squarepants dude want. I mean, come on, of course I am kidding, I know all about SpongeBob and Bikini Bottom and Squidward and of course Mr. Krabs. That is all not a secret if you ask me, but then again I might say that I have got a PhD in medicinal biochem, which I do not have, by the way, but that does not mean that I cannot come up with some kind of mechanism to find out what SpongeBob even— wait, stop, hold up, did I actually just complete that guessing obstacle in one try without even dying once? That's literally the first time ever. Can I please get an applause?
Yeah, he's amazing! He's amazing! Yes, it's insane!
But it will take some time, and we have a lot of time on our hands right now, people, but we will just march on, of course. But then after we respawn, because we just walked straight into that red barrier. That was maybe a little stupid of me, but then again I am not the one on trail here. The guy that Spongebob Squarepants is after is, and I am telling you that if we not do something about this, then maybe he will give the job to someone else, and I am the most professional person to become a part of the Marvel universe when it comes to monsters and superheroes. But then again I sometimes just watch all of this and I think, like, how can SpongeBob even get up in the morning? And why do I keep putting in favors for all of these people when they could just go ahead and get yourself to do it someday? But no, I will take this with a lot of envy, and I will make sure that all of those people stay in here and stay behind bars so that no one will ever leave Robloxia. So just put up your hand if you would want to be the person. As of right now, we will not be dealing nicely, but we will do it honorably. Now of course nothing in life comes easy, but this SpongeBob guy is really not making it easy on me right now. I mean, there were times in my life where I thought that I was just living it up and making a ton of money, but then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Oh wait, that is a whole other cartoon. But of course that is not something that we have to be aware of right now, so I will not be saying anything else about the Avatar: The Legend of Aang, even though it was a great show, and if you do not agree with me, well then I will just agree on that. But of course we are not just here to talk about cartoons on Nickelodeon, we are also here to discuss us. And by us I really mean us, you and me. I literally mean you guys, the subscribers, and me. Because let's be honest, without you guys I wouldn't be here, so yeah, if you know what I mean, you well know what I mean. This is going wrong. Well, yep, I should have seen that coming. The exact moment that I stop paying attention I end up falling down. Well, let's make sure that that will not happen again anytime soon, because I want to be able to show SpongeBob Squarepants that I'm a force to be reckoned with, and I am not someone who messes around in one of his hobbies. And at the moment I say that I fall down again. The irony is really sticking with me today, is it not? But please guys, tell me that you are as stoked as I am to actually get to see the actual Bikini Bottom, because I am like dying out here right now. This is all that I have ever wanted since I was just a little sub, and now this is all coming true for me. I mean, the little sub inside of me right now is like jumping up and down, and I mean my inner little sub. like the little version of me, which is not the little sub that I just got at Subway, even though that one might not have fallen so well after I chugged down an entire bottle of Baja Blast from Taco Bell, which is also one of the things that I love about my childhood. The fresh taste of a bottle of Baja Blast at lunch in high school. Those were the days, man. I could just talk about that all day. Or just going out to Taco Bell right now and getting a Baja Blast. It is just way too good, man. And if you never had a Baja Blast, then please just follow my lead and follow me to your nearest grocery store or Taco Bell, because I am actually not sure if Mountain Dew still sells those Baja Blasts in like Walmart or something. But I guess that is some food for thought and not food for my stomach. And that means that this is all for naught. So let's just continue on instead of talking about Taco Bell, Subway and Mountain Dew Baja Blast, because I am starting to get really freaking hungry, my man. By the way, if you do not have access to any type of Baja Blast because you do not live in the US, it is actually really easy to make for yourself at home, or at least to create somewhat of a replica. And to do that, you just have to take some Sprite or 7-Up or whatever you have got in your area, and you fill a glass around half full, just a little bit over half full, and you fill the rest up with some blue Powerade or Gatorade of Aquarius. Again, just something that is available in your area. Then you just stir it up with your finger, or a spoon if you want to go all hygienic and stuff, but just top it off with some ice and it will taste exactly like it, and it will be awesome, and you will love me for sharing this now. But like always, we are getting sidetracked, and because of that we end up dying and we have to go and try this again. So I will just do that since we do not really have another idea right now. I mean, you have to go understand that I was trying to give you guys the recipe to the best drink that someone has ever created, and if it is not available in your country, then just watch out, because you are now ready to go ahead and make your own batch. Oh wait a second, I totally screwed up on the Baja Blast recipe. I am so sorry, you guys. Okay, follow along. You do not have to change much about the recipe. You just have to change the Sprite with the regular green Mountain Dew flavor, and that is it. So just a little over half a cup of Mountain Dew, the green variant, and then top the rest off with the blue Gatorade or Powerade or Aquarius and stir it around. Then throw some ice cubes in the mix, and then you are all set and done to actually start enjoying the best drink that someone has ever created. And if you ask me, it also has the best looking color out of all of them, so you know that works well. But of course we have got to go ahead and move on from the Baja Blast like I promised 2 minutes ago, but you all know that I am unable to stop ranting about something once I have fully committed to the rant. But come on, if that guy does not move within the next second, I will kick him, not anywhere near him, but I will silently judge him, and oh my god, he is not moving, and now I am dead. Well, that worked out just fine. I should have just yelled at him, but no sub, that is a lot of bad behavior, so I am not going to condone that, and I will learn how to be a proper human being who does not go around yelling at people because they have no idea what they are doing on the road or in traffic or in whatever. I mean, we are doing a hardcore obby and that guy was not even paying attention. I mean, how are you ever going to be able to perform the best time that you have ever had on an obby if you are not paying your uttermost attention to the game? That is just baffling to me. But of course, if he does not pay attention, then he will not win. And since I actually am paying attention, I of course will win, which means that SpongeBob will focus all of his attention on me, and I will be the superstar of this saga, and no one will be able to touch me except for Mr. Krabs, because he is loaded with money and I would love to cop some of that money off of him whenever I get the chance to. So no, I will not let an opportunity for some free cash climb up on me, and I will just take it with both hands, and I will make sure that I will never let that money go. And of course all of the money that I end up making will just go towards me making more and more better videos, so in the end you guys will be seeing the production value go up. And that means that if the production value does not actually go up within the next couple of videos, then that means that I have not received a dime or anything else from Mr. Krabs, and I will just be the fool who is left doing obbies without any money, and I will be the one who is going to get the blame for all of this, because apparently I suck at making videos. I am kidding, I do not suck at anything. I mean, you do not become the best YouTuber ever by doing nothing at all, right? I mean, come on. I might be a self-proclaimed best YouTuber on the YouTube, but that does not mean that it is not true. I mean, come on and fight me about it. And by fight I of course mean with words, because I am not about to fight anyone, because I have not been to the gym in a while and I am betting that this will become a total and complete and utter failure and loss on my end, so no, I will not be condoning that kind of action as well. So there is not that much action left that I actually will condone, and I hope that you guys are all okay with it, because like I said in previous videos, I have more and bigger fish to fry, and that means that I will be busy with a lot of frying and fishing, because of course you will have to fish a lot of fish if you want to fry a lot of fish. But of course we are getting sidetracked again, so let me see what we still have to do before we actually get out of this water hole that they call Bikini Bottom. I do not want to be in anyone's bottom. Okay, so since we actually were in something's bottom, I'm not sure how that happened, but I guess the map just somehow glitched out, and now we are running low on time and energy, and we will still be needing to make a lot more happen today, so we will have to push onwards for the next couple of miles. I mean, victory may not be within the mile, but that does not mean that we cannot close the distance. So let's just push on and make sure that we can actually do this within the time that Spongebob Squarepants has personally handed to me, which was 15 minutes. And if I do not make it within that time, I will be doomed, and he and Mr. Krabs will be taking me back into the dungeons of the Krusty Krab, and I will have to rot there for eternity. And I am not sure if you guys are at least anywhere near familiar with how long an eternity is. And it basically means forever. So you know, forever does not have an expiration date, so that means that I will be stuck in that specific dungeon for the rest of my blocked life, and I will be doomed. Like I said earlier, like I literally said that like 30 seconds ago. Can you please keep your focus on the video? Come on, I am not trying this hard just to entertain myself, so stick with it please and watch me go as I make sure the Spongebob Squarepants will not be taking the upper hand on me, and I will take him down like that one guy from the Avatar The Legend of Aang with his cabbages, and he keeps getting his cabbage cart destroyed in that one world with all of the dirt things. I mean those guys who are able to control dirt or something like that. At least I believe that it was dirt, or rock or something like that. At least some boulders, that is all that I can remember. Alright, please cut me some slack, I have not watched that show in forever, so I am sorry if I do not recall every single detail from that show. Alright, I am also human. Wait, no, I am actually not. Or am I? Well, I guess that you will have to wait for a face reveal to be able to answer that one correctly and with full honesty. Or maybe there will never be one. Who knows? Maybe that says it all, but I will just let you guys guess. Do you know that I am actually loving the spring that I was able to take with me? I actually found it around Bikini Bottom when I was just walking around there, and it just came up to me one day, and I have kept it ever since. I mean, it is really proving its worth right now with all of these freaking little jumps whenever I am getting tired or I am not able to jump high enough to overcome some kind of obstacle. Well, that is the moment where I will start using this little helper right here. The spring is a lifesaver so far, but talking about how this spring works for me inside of this Roblox Obby, I actually feel like sometimes we can use a spring like this in real life. Something that will help us get over something, to get over some sort of obstacle in life now, whether or not that might be school or any type of sports. And of course I am not literally talking about an actual spring, but let your best friend be that spring for you, and let yourself be his or her spring. That way you can always rely on each other when the things get tough, and you know that when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Let that be your little quote of the day, and I can assure you that it will help you somehow or some way with something. But for this time onward I will just be using my actual spring, because right now I do not have the best friend that will help me out, because I still think that Dennis is mad at me for what I did to his cat, or rather to what I did not do to his cat, which would be not helping him find his cat that I know he is so freaking fond of. And of course I still regret that to today. So please let him know in his comments that I am super sorry for everything that I have done, and that I should have looked for his cat and asked him if we are all alright now, because I cannot go on and live my life without Dennis. That would just be meaningless to me, since Dennis usually was that spring in my life. And right now I am riding a pogo stick without a spring, which is just leaving me to jump and fall over because there is nobody there to support me. Hashtag sad. SubZeroExtabyte is being very sad. Hashtag. And I am not kidding. Now of course there is nothing worse than having to give in to your defeat, especially when you are as proud of a person as I am. And I am not kidding around, you guys. I am a very proud person, but I am willing to push aside all of my pride just so that I can be able to stay together as a team with my best friend Dennis. Now people, before I give off the wrong tone here, We as the pals are definitely not breaking up or anything, nor is there any kind of beef between every one of us. It is just me and Dennis having a bit of a rough patch, and that is all okay, because once we are through this we can face everything together, because like I said earlier, it's us, and we as a team can overcome the most dangerous things in life. Well, at least that's what I think right now, but enough talk, it's about time we finish this thing. Well, that is just great.